Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato.
It's me. It's Matt.
Welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Wow.
We got a superhero movie for you today.
We got a superhero movie.
Superhero movie, but it's from the 70s.
Wait. Is it Superman?
It's not Superman.
Fuck.
It is Captain America.
Oh, dear God. There was a Captain America movie in the 70s?
Sentinel of Liberty.
I don't like it. I don't like the title. I don't like it.
It's from 1979, starring Reb Brown.
Reb Brown.
I don't understand how Reb is a name, but alright.
Yeah, I quickly looked at it. I thought it was Red.
No, it's Reb. His name is Reb.
Why not? Sure, fuck it.
I buy Red as a name. I'm Canadian. I love the Red Green show.
Bro, I haven't.
Red Green as Captain.
I haven't thought about that show in forever.
Shield made of duct tape. Now, if the Avengers don't find you handsome, they can at least find you handy.
And, I want that to happen right now.
I'm a man, but I can change if I have to.
I guess.
Oh, I just want to talk about the Red Green show. No. So this has a rating of 3.8. It's called Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty because it was released on DVD around the same time as Captain America: The First Avenger. And they slapped that on so grandmas wouldn't, buy this for their kids on accident.
Sure.
That's the whole reason.
Yeah, I get it.
Action? No. Adventure? No. Those are not... I've seen the movie. Those are inaccurate.
Really, I'm really psyched to watch this movie, guys. Holy fuck.
A recipient of an experimental body enhancement chemical retaliates against his would-be killers as a star-spangled superhero.
Would-be killers? The fuck?
Don't understand. Alright, so... Shall we?
I mean, I guess.
Your father developed and perfected the ultimate steroid. He called it FLAG, full latent ability gain. He injected himself with the serum, and it worked.
A top-secret serum gave Steve Rogers superpowers. Now he can use them to save a city from a madman with a bomb.
Finished.
If he accepts the challenge.
Be Captain America, Steve.
Starring Len Berman, Heather Menzies, Steve Forrest, and Reb Brown as the star-spangled superhero Captain America.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those he choose to oppose his shield must yield. Except in this film where he doesn't do that, he just throws a pig and whines a lot when Captain America throws his mighty shield. Oh. That was bad.
Yeah, this movie sucked. Not even like the comical sucked. It just sucked.
It's just kind of boring.
It was like an hour and a half.
I counted. It was exactly 50 minutes before he did anything.
Yeah, and that's not even him counting putting on the suit.
No, not yet. No shield yet either. That's just him doing something.
The only thing he's good at is, almost fucking dying.
A lot.
A lot.
Now, it's interesting, because there are things from this movie... Well, not really a movie. It was a TV movie, and it was meant as a pilot. Like the horrible Doctor Strange movie that we reviewed, and that Justice League sitcom that we reviewed.
Sorry, Justice League sitcom is always a phrase that makes me laugh.
At least the Justice League sitcom 1 was just stupid funny, and they were superheroes immediately. and it had Miguel Ferrer.
Fair.
Miguel Ferrer's he was just a perfect human.
Yeah, this movie is just
like he made the third season of Twin Peaks almost bearable.
Oh shit!
Like no kidding. Spoilers, or sorry to hardcore David Lynch fans. And it's a tangent, but there's very little that happens in this movie to talk about, so I'm going to do the tangent. I finished the series recently, and I honestly feel I owe Game of Thrones an apology for insulting its ending, because Twin Peaks Season 3 is worse.
I've heard okay, I wouldn't say similar,
Suffice to say, it's the Shenmue 3 of television.
Yeah, I just heard a lot of people didn't like the ending.
It's weird. It's weird, boring, nothing happens, took 25 years to happen, and the creator thinks he's going to get to do another one.
Funny how that works, huh?
Yeah. Just, I also think it's a cliffhanger even more infuriating than Teen Titans.
Oh, never forget that.
You know what I remember pissing me off when I recently rewatched all of Teen Titans? Okay, that was a disappointing end to the last episode. That kind of left a lot of threads hanging. But hey, there's this movie, a Teen Titans movie, Trouble in Tokyo. Maybe that's a follow-up. No, that had nothing to do with anything. All right.
No, I genuinely don't know why the movie exists. My only guess is they wanted to gauge
in Japan is kind of
sure. But I mean, maybe they wanted to see where the Teen Titans fan base was.
Rewatching Teen Titans, I realized something that I didn't know as a kid.
Uh-oh.
I really freaking hate Beast Boy. He's so annoying.
I'm 50-50 with him.
Just everything is shut up, Beast Boy. He is the shut up Wesley for that show. Beast Boy's the Snarf. He's the Scrappy Doo.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the thing that this movie actually brought as lasting effect to the Captain America ethos, oddly enough, that's actually referenced in the good Captain America movie. No, I don't mean the 1990s one. That one was so bad that the people who made it who were producing it watched the finished product and said, "No, we're not putting this in theaters." But the good one from 2010, 2011, I think came out.
Fuck, I just got whiplash realizing how long ago this came out.
Yeah, Steve Rogers being an artist is actually from this movie.
No shit.
And the motorcycle that shoots out the van.
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
That was in Age of Ultron 2. That's actually in the comics. I checked.
Really?
That's in the comics.
Some bitch.
And I think his shield was briefly transparent as well.
Oh, I'll believe that. It's just this movie it didn't.
They claim, because I watched an interview with Reb Brown, they claim they didn't make the show because Marvel wanted $2,500,000 for the rights to Captain America, and they're already paying a lot for the Hulk.
Oof.
For Spider-Man. But I was no, it's because your pilot was garbage. Anyway.
Yeah. Was this an actual TV pilot, though?
Yeah, it was
aired on TV?
It was meant to, it was a TV movie. It was aired on television. You notice all the, cliffhanger cuts. You know, a lot of that, which is you can kind of tell a TV movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have nothing against TV movies. Some of them are delightful. I think Galgameth was a TV movie, actually.
I fucking believe it.
I love Galgameth. Galgi, Blackbirds. Love that movie. But
so good.
We start with it never became a show, obviously. And even then, I'll say I respect it for what it did for superhero media.
Sure, yeah.
But the Incredible Hulk TV show does not hold up.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
It's so boring.
Yeah,
so boring.
I think it's it's very it was a very big product of its time, kind of thing. Like
the
try
thing
watching it nowadays. It's
they
just
could
impossible.
never get villains.
Yeah.
They didn't get one until the final appearance of Bruce Bixby as David Banner in The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, where John Rhys Davies played the Kingpin and was trying to introduce a Daredevil TV show.
Cool.
Yeah, we've watched a lot of these on this show. Anyway, Reb Brown is Steve Rogers. He is he's an ex-Marine.
Oh, that's what he was. Okay.
Who was just looking for the quiet life, and I felt, and it's surprising because this came out like a full 1 or 2 years, no, I think 2 years before First Blood. Yet I still felt it was a First Blood ripoff for the first bit.
All right. I see the straws you are grasping at, and I have to say I agree.
Okay, not necessarily a First Blood ripoff, but trying to go for the same kind of thing of the disillusioned Marine. But whereas First Blood is a masterpiece, this is very much not. Oh, so he's
He gets a phone call.
Yes.
From who? It's not gonna matter in 5 minutes.
But first, he goes and sees a surfer dude who calls his van a chilled out ride, and we show some art.
Is that dude even back in the movie after?
No,
I didn't think he was.
he's just kind of there.
At first, I thought they were like friends because of the way they were talking, and then he's like, "Oh, I gotta go," and he's like, "Okay, bye." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, it's
The hell was that character's name? I'm trying to remember.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't, but what's it? It was something Hayden, wasn't it?
Maybe does he have a name?
I'm like 80% sure he does. Doesn't matter. He fucking gets died.
So
later.
he faffs around for a bit. We get the weird Captain America theme.
Yeah.
Also, can I comment first? Have you seen the DVD, like the VHS case for this movie?
I've seen like poster art. I don't know if I've seen like specifically the VHS one.
It's like it just looks so bootleg.
I believe you.
It just looks like a bootleg, but it's the official one.
Hang on, let me look this up real quick.
So he meets Dr. Simon Mills. I think that's the person who called him.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And they talk.
Yeah.
And then he goes to see his friend, somebody.
Yeah, they never really specify who he goes to visit, and on his travels, he ends up accidentally walking into wacky races, I think.
Yeah, he's driving, and then it's like, oh no, you have to go this way. It's like, oh, thanks, man. And he drives into a very obvious oil slick that you should see coming. I mean, you survived Vietnam. I kind of expected you'd have better spatial awareness than this.
Yeah, a certain company was spilling oil on the road so that he would slip and slide
and he slips,
possibly die.
Crashes, his car almost explodes, and he gets out of it with his shirt torn and rubbing his neck a little bit.
Did he also have a bike, or did I make that up?
He gets the bike later? Or I think he has a bike, but...
I just remember...
He has a bike. I know he has a bike, because they devote a full 15 minutes to him riding the damn thing.
Yeah, because I remember, after he... I think it's after the visit or something, when he has to drive off, he's on a bike, and I'm like, where the fuck did the bike come from? Did I miss something?
Someone gets killed, and he says something about his daughter, and we find out that this evil oil baron wants to demolish Muppet Studios to build No, wait, that's a different movie.
I was like, wait a minute.
That was the Muppet movie from...
I was like halfway agreeing with you, and then I'm like, fuck, what does it actually call that? I don't think so.
Replacing the Muppets with the Muppets.
Oh, fuck, this movie's plot is dumb. It's a long episode of Columbo that no one asked for.
There's only one difference. Columbo's good.
Yeah, Columbo's very good. This movie ain't.
Like, because Columbo's my grandfather, like, was one of my grandfather's favorite shows.
Yeah, same. I used to watch it every fucking weekend I visited.
I think all old people at that time just were required by law to like Columbo. Or Matlock. You have to like one of them.
Yeah, I think it's just like in your DNA. You know, like the minute you hit like 75, maybe
you have to go
boom,
you have to go to Florida, and then you have to watch Matlock and Columbo.
You actually find your love for Columbo and or Matlock in Florida.
But be careful of Florida, man.
Yeah. As you can tell, this movie was fucking awful.
I'm actually, because of how bad, we're going to get to the costume, but because of how bad the costume looks, and how not like what it's supposed to look like it looks, can we just, when he gets the costume on, can we just refer to him as Florida Man?
He basically is.
So, the guy's been killed, so Brackett wants he wants photos, because it takes many, many scenes to get to this point, but he's trying to build a neutron bomb. And he has assassins trying to kill Steve Rogers for some frickin' reason.
Because he knows him, so
it's like,
he might exact revenge or some shit.
Don't worry, he's not gonna do anything. It's this. He'll just whine about it.
See, later, like a little bit later, we learn from Steve Rogers' friends at a scientist factory somewhere.
Yeah, from Dr. Miller, was that his name?
No,
Dr. Mills.
Yeah, we basically learned that they built the serum that makes Captain America Captain America.
Oh, no, but it was his dad who invented it.
It was his dad who invented it.
It's called, you're going to love this, Flag. Full latent ability gain.
I'm glad you remembered it. Or at least looked it up.
It's in the trailer, and I had to download the trailer to put in between the two bits.
That's fair.
No,
fuck.
I remember it because they said what it was called, and I paused the movie and walked away.
I don't even think I got to the breakdown of it. I just heard Flag and paused.
Like, this is the thing. I don't even like Captain America all that much. Like, before the Chris Evans movie, I thought Cap was a joke.
Sure.
Frankly. But this isn't Cap. I don't even know Captain America, and this isn't Captain America. Why did you take it out of World War II? World War II is easy. You have an easy villain. You just have him punch Nazis, and the movie's immediately good.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
free real estate.
Yeah, I mean, but, like, the thing is, right, is that, like, people know the serum, the bad guys know that the serum kind of exists, maybe.
The only the problem
shit.
is they gave it to rats and stuff, but they, like, super die.
Yeah, they super die.
And they're like, but he made it from his own DNA, Steve, and you got that DNA, so...
His dad was injected with it, apparently?
Yeah, well, his cool? Dad... No, it's made from his dad's... A super steroid made from his dad's... adrenal gland? I don't know.
Fuck, it doesn't matter.
But they're like, yeah, it'll work on you. It's like, can we make you a superhero?
Steve's like, no, fuck off.
It's just that scene from South Park. Can we have 4 tickets for Terrence and Phillips, please? No. then they're gone.
Yeah, Steve's like, no, fuck that. Not gonna do it. It's stupid. I don't want to risk my body. And he does that for like 40 minutes.
I just want to drive in my van and do art.
Literally. That's his goal.
And
bad guys are looking for a photograph still.
Yeah, they're interrogating his... Well, they're not interrogating, that implies force, but they're talking to his daughter a bit. It's not important.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
It's over.
And let me tell you, I'm pretty pissed.
It's an hour and 37 minutes.
It sure is.
But it feels like you could have fitted in 20 minutes.
Yeah. So, it feels like this could have been like a 40-minute special split into 2 parts. You know what I mean?
So Steve is driving on his motorbike.
As he does.
I don't think he's wearing a helmet.
Of course not. It's the fucking 70s.
And then they kill him. They do something and he falls off a mountain. And now he's dead-ish. So they try everything, but nothing works. So they decide that they can rebuild him. They have the technology. They can make him better.
But they don't want to spend a lot of money.
So they just inject him with a flag. And then he becomes Captain. And I guess he has a healing factor. Because Captain America and Wolverine are the same character, I suppose.
Fuck.
And like, hey, you're back. Oh, cool. How am I back? Because we injected you with the super steroid without your consent.
Why?
But it's to save your life. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to die. Well, we can test the thing now. No. I won't let you do your tests on me. No testing. Me. I freaking hate Steve Rogers in this movie. And then Steve Rogers refuses to do any testing. They will never be able to chart his powers, and so he gets kidnapped by some other people.
Yeah, he gets kidnapped by some other people.
The bracket, like, not the people who gave him the steroid. I mean, like the brackets guys. He gets captured by a guy with a 38 revolver that has a freaking silencer on it, which I'm pretty sure is impossible in the 70s.
We don't talk about it.
And then he runs away. It's like, hey, can I go? I want to go over here, to get shot. It's like, okay, so he runs away. And then he like pushes the rack of pig carcasses at them.
Bro, I don't even remember watching this. I don't even remember this.
Then he throws a pig.
That I remember.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking memorable.
Then he beats them all up and ties them up and calls the cops. And this is 50 minutes into the movie.
And he's still not Captain America, might I add.
No, he's not. And then some more scenes happen.
The plot gets somewhat unraveled.
They find out what Oh, no, they don't even find that out yet. They give him a motorcycle that can be rocket shot out of his van.
Because, of course.
And they give him a shield, which is just terrible.
I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. And, like, I don't think I can.
Alright, think of... Okay, I don't know how... I gotta take a better look at it. It's like...
It's...
Because you can buy something that looks better than this at the toy store. Is like...
Yeah.
Explain that.
There's a specific thing that I'm trying to think of. It's like a clear dome, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's a very shallow dome.
Yeah, very shallow.
With a blue star and 2 red concentric rings on it.
No, there's no white.
No, the white's transparent.
Yeah, the white's transparent. And the fucking scene where they throw the shield is so beautiful that I had to stop.
Steve does not throw the shield.
No, he catches
Dr.
it.
Mills throws the shield and catches it. And then he offers it to Steve, and Steve says, no thanks, and just puts it on the front of the motorcycle.
Shit.
It's established that this flimsy plastic giant frisbee is bulletproof and also a deadly weapon.
Because of course it is.
But you can just see it flopping around when they're using it.
Yeah, even in the shot where it's in the air, you can see it fucking wobble.
Do you remember Sword and the Sorcerer?
I sure do.
Talon's ridiculous sword looks more real than this thing.
Agreed. I don't know. Steve Rogers fucking drives his motorcycle around.
He drives on the motorcycle for like 15 or 20 minutes in a straight line.
It's a long shot.
Like, motorcycle stunts had already been done in movies by this point. Like, The Great Escape had some great ones. The Omega Man had the stadium scene. This It's shots of it driving, and then shots of a helicopter.
Yeah.
And of course, he's wearing a very bulky jacket and a big white helmet, so you can obviously tell it's not really Reb Brown doing this.
Yeah. I think the helicopter's like chasing him or
Yes,
some shit.
And I think the helicopter explodes.
Now he jumps onto it and like brings it down or some shit. I just remember him leaping. I don't know. I just remember he hits a fucking jump. He grabs onto the fucking bottom of it, and climbs up, and
punches a guy, and
then lands and tells him to land the plane.
And
the helicopter.
He draws a costume, which doesn't look like Captain America. And then apparently he and another character, whose name is... freaking can't remember. Dr. Wendy Day. Apparently they're in love now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a romantic plot in this, too.
And then Tina Hayden, this is the daughter of the person, has been captured.
Yeah.
And then Brackett's like, yes, you will give me... I'm going to drop this nuke on the gold repository and steal all the gold. And there are just so many reasons why this plan is just stupid. One, gold can be radioactive. It's a quite strong conductor. That's why they use it in cell phones and stuff, and computers. It's like the one thing gold is actually useful for. It's conducting stuff. That's one reason. So, the gold is basically it's less than worthless now. It's actively harmful to you to be around. That's problem one. Problem two. You just detonated a nuclear device on U.S. soil. I'm sorry, you're done.
You are, royally fucked, sir.
You are persona non grata everywhere in the world now.
Yep.
And they find out because Steve has super hearing, I guess, and hears the oil in the background. Or someone's talking about a tanker or something. Even though say he hears the oil just sounds better to me.
Yeah, I think it's like... Oh, there was an oil truck that tried to kill me in the beginning of the movie, and the guy's like, I know who's doing it.
But why? Brackett is no mad dog killer. He is after something. Well, he just told you. Gold. But... the gold.
The gold.
The diamonds are here. Stop eating my sesame cake. Sorry, I just want to quote better movies. Yes, Congo's a better movie than this, and that's saying something, because that's a horrible movie.
So he finally becomes fucking Captain America.
Yeah, he suits up and looks like a freaking Lego man.
He does look like a Lego man.
It's like... You saw the picture. The stripes are wrong. It's got the star. It's the blue jumpsuit with the red gloves. It's got a pair of goggles, a motorcycle helmet with wings painted on and a little A, and just...
It's not good.
You know the intentionally goofy-looking costume that he wears doing the USO shows in First Avenger?
Yeah.
That looks better than this.
Agreed.
And that's designed to look bad.
Yep.
And so he goes to the oil plant.
I want to say fighting ensues, but...
Not really. He oil slicks the ground and then grins like a dope.
It's very cartoonish.
And blocks bullets with the shield, which he does not throw. And then he rescues the woman and beats up Brackett and saves and then gets a better costume.
Yay!
That actually looks like the one on the cover. Like, they were so embarrassed by this that they didn't even put it on the cover. They put the one he wears for a split second at the end on the cover.
Yep.
And I guess he says something about, I want to look like my dad did too, which is why he redesigns the costume. So I guess his dad was the Captain America from the 40s serial?
Maybe. I don't fucking know.
This is dumb.
The real Captain America was in us all along.
Shyamalan's Last Airbender film is a better Captain America movie than this, because at least that has the person being frozen and thawed out. Which is
True.
like this. If you didn't want to adapt Captain America, why did you adapt Captain America? Like, they weren't allowed to adapt Captain America, I think. Like, oh no, you're not allowed to have it too close to the comic. Then why adapt the comic?
To make you ask questions. It always sucks. Don't watch it.
It makes me want to bite something's head off. It's just... He looks it's bad.
It's almost insulting.
He doesn't... he has this, apparently this whole backstory of being like a motocross champion and a stunt rider. And with this blue... It's more... And like with how he looks and everything, it's more... Johnny Blaze than Steve Rogers, frankly.
Yeah?
Because it looks like something the suit looks like something Johnny Blaze would wear for a stunt show. He kind of looks like Johnny Blaze did in the comics in the 70s. It's...
Yeah, I see it.
I don't know why, but Dr. Simon Mills just looked kind of evil.
Right?
And I was half expecting him to be evil the whole time. Like, secretly bad guy, but no, he just is one of those guys who just looks evil.
Yeah, I agree.
This frickin' shield.
Fucking shield,
It is
dude.
dopey ass grin.
I mean, God bless Reb Brown, you know.
Yeah.
He tried.
But he's the only one who did. He tried, but he wasn't given anything to try with.
That's it.
I've seen worse superhero movies. Well, yeah, that's not true. I actually haven't. Like, at least some of the really bad ones I've seen are still entertaining.
Sure. This one's not.
At least Thor 2, which is probably the worst of the MCU films, had that one bit with Loki shapeshifting into other people and everyone saying, if you betray Thor, I'll kill you. At least had some actual action happening at some point.
Sure. Yeah, true.
And even though I think Civil War is a horrible, horrible movie and a horrible comic, people seem to disagree with me quite heavily on that.
Ow. Sorry, I just...
And hey, X-Men Origins Wolverine is like my favorite X-Men movie, so what do I know?
Fair.
Anyway, this is not the last we'll see of Reb Brown as Captain America, unfortunately. This had a sequel.
Oh, fuck.
To try again.
Oh, no.
But they're doing a sequel. It's what they do in Hollywood. But everybody knows that the sequel's never quite as good. I mean, the sequel is better, but that's not really saying a lot.
I don't think it has much to live up to.
I mean, he's Cap immediately. Well, he's Florida. No, he's finally Cap. He's no longer Florida Man like in this
He's
movie.
no longer Florida Man.
Why couldn't you just set it in World War II?
I don't know.
At least Nazi punching is just objectively good.
Yeah.
And if you disagree with that, I don't really want you here.
It's very weird. This movie's very weird. I don't like the fact that I watched it.
It took me a long time. Like, I watched Commando in the middle of this movie because I needed a break and wanted something actually fun.
Oh, Commando will do it.
Commando's great.
Commando's good.
Next up, we have something that might be even worse.
Oh, Lord.
We're going back to high school.
Oh, shit.
That might be the most nightmarish thing I've ever said. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
But it's not really high school. We're doing another frickin' trauma movie. With the class of Nukem High.
Oh, no.
Yeah, yet another one. We're gonna meet Jimmy and Bimmy.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway. See you then, guys. I've been Merrick D'Amato.
I've been Matt.
Ciao.
Ciao.